Good morning, everybody. I'm Meg Medina. I'm the author of Burn, Baby, Burn. And let's see, this came out in 2016 in hardcover and just this year in 2018 as a paperback. I think you can see the cover shimmers, which I kind of like about this disco ball cover. Anyway, I just wanted to check in with you because I know you guys at Read Brave are reading Burn, Baby, Burn, and I was so excited to get your invitation, mostly because of the title, like Read Brave. And I think it resonated with me because I think as writers, we have to write brave sometimes. We have to write the things that scare us, the things that we haven't wanted to talk about before. We have to write things that we know might make somebody really uncomfortable. And that was absolutely the case with Burn. As I was writing about New York City in 1977, which, is New York's darkest year, I think. And I was writing about a city in like total decay and in free fall in so many ways, in housing and race relations and, just basic sanitation. It was just a tinderbox. And I had to write that story through the eyes of Nora Lopez, who's 18 that summer. And what she wants more than anything else is A, to dance, disco dance all night long, right? And B, to move out of her house, her apartment, as fast as possible and get away from Mima and her brother Hector. So, I was writing through that story and calling on memories from when I was myself a girl. I was 14, so younger than Nora, but I was 14 that summer in 1977. And I remember the soundtrack. I remember the city so well. And I remember the fear, right? I remember the fear of walking around the neighborhood and wondering if on my landing in the building or at the bus stop or when I was walking home from the deli, if I was going to meet Son of Sam, a serial killer who was loose that year, and if he was going to choose me as his next victim. Because he was targeting girls with dark hair, and it was all over the paper, and his picture was everywhere. Scary time. So, you don't live through stuff like that and have it vanish. Like your experiences don't evaporate like cotton candy on the mouth, right? They stay with you. And in the case of New York that year, it stayed with me for decades. So if you fast forward all these years of my writing life, I wanted to see if I could write a love letter to New York. I wanted to see if I could write a love letter to kids who have really hard families and who see really troubling things every day and keep it secret and somehow go on. I wanted to see if I could write brave. So I'm really excited to come to Minnesota. I come every year to teach it at Hamlin. It's a relatively new thing that I'm starting. And I've just loved being there, even in the cold, wearing the fattest coat I have ever owned in my life. I still love Minnesota. And I'm really looking forward to being there this year to talk with you about Burn, Baby, Burn. Until then, swims.